Greetings. My name is Jeb Banner. I'm the founder of Bounce, and I'm here to show you how Bounce works. I'm here on the Pink Eagles page. You can have as many artist accounts as you want. Each artist is essentially a project. And under that account, you can see that all these songs flow under that artist. And you have all the mixes for a song. So when you upload a new mix, you can see that it loads right here under the mixes. You have a primary, and that's the one that plays. You also have stems. And then you can move here between different projects. So here's the Immediate Orchestra, another band that I play with. And then we have all of our songs here. And then you can also go in and look at them and organize them by an album. So we've got albums here. We can put them into different workflows. So it's a mixing and then a released column here. I can move them between. I can go to mastering over here, whatever I want to do. So I can move things through the workflow as needed and really control the layout. But each of these also becomes a shareable playlist. So I can come and click on that link, that little share link. I can include mixes. I can include downloads. I can copy that link and I can share that out. I can even preview transitions. So if I want to listen to what this sounds like, it'll play the first 15 and the last 15 seconds of each of these songs when I hit play. So that's another feature that's built right in here. So if you're curious how the flow of your songs are going, you can model that right there. Here's the songs view of the album. This gives you a little more detail, a little more control, gives you all of your comments, to-dos, etc. And I'll jump back here to the main page to give you better examples of that. So you can really dial in and get feedback from all of your collaborators on the song and make sure that that feedback is being included as the songs go through these different iterations. I'll show you all my artists here. These are all my artists across a lot of different projects I'm working on. And I can jump into one of these and I can look at the specific collaborators I have here on that project. So these are some of the collaborators I have here. And I can update that by inviting additional collaborators here into that project as well via a link or an email address. So you can have as many artists as you want. There's no fee for the artist, and the artist then can have as many collaborators as they want as well. Go back to the library. That's really where a lot of the activity is. You can see over here we have our activity, recent activity across the account, and then you also see any events that we have coming up, and then a cue if I'm playing any music. So if I start playing a song, I'll just play a song here. See that cue then fills up with the songs behind it, and I can move those around, rearrange, add additional songs to that cue, etc. So it's a way of just building out your jukebox because this is where you can listen to all your music. Okay, there's a lot more going on here, but I want to show you something really quickly, which is how to add a new artist. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new artist. I'm going to upload an image here, find a cool image from my computer, a pool. I'm going to call it Radiant Sunset. Not very original, but that's what it is. We are awesome. And then you can even add links here. So if you want to link this out, and I'll show you where that plays in later, you can add links. So you could add, website.com, website, etc. And I create that artist. And now I've created a new artist page here. So once that loads, I can start to add music and get going on this Bounce account for this artist. So Radiant Sunset is created. There's no songs here yet, so I'll go ahead and upload some songs. You'll notice that right here, I have a choice of uploading mixes or stems. So again, you can start either way. I'm going to start with mixes. I'm going to drag some songs in here. And what this does is it automatically looks at the WAV file here, the language, and it renames it to what it looks like it should be called. It says, well, 6-to-date mastered's probably not the name of the song. So there's a little bit of an intelligent algorithm here cleaning this up. And I'll show you in a second here what happens when we match a mix with an existing song. So I'll go ahead and hit process and bring these in. So right now these are uploading. You can upload WAV, MP3, AIF, and M4As here into Bounce. And whatever you upload is what you hear. There's no additional compression being applied to your mix. And when you share it out, people are listening to what you uploaded. We know that's really important when you're making music, that whatever you are sharing is also what they're hearing. So we'll call this too many sunsets. And we'll make an album here. So I can create an album. I'll go ahead and do that. And now you can see that I've got this new album up here, Too Many Sunsets. So I can go into here and I can add an image. I'll just use the same one since we're in the sunset theme here. And then I can also go and I can play around with the workflow. So here I can change this. I can say needs vocals, let's say. Let's call this one needs drums, etc. So I can move things around. And this workflow then can be used any way you want. Side one, side two, mix, overdub, master. And again, you can share these out with a click. So already, just with a few moves here, I have already uploaded some songs and made an album. Now, let's imagine that I'm going to make a new mix here. So I'll go find a mix here from my computer. I go grab a mix. Now you'll notice that it automatically matches it with the existing song. It sees that mix name matches an existing song. Now I could click here and I could say, no, I'm going to find the song, and I'll go ahead and do that and click and add it that way. We try to make this easy for you. So we're going to go ahead and process that, and that way we can upload that new mix, and that will become the primary mix for the song by default. What that means is that when you share that link out, that mix here that we just uploaded will now be the primary. So we can also, now this is uploaded, A/B test these two mixes. How do they sound? So we'll go play this one. And jump between them and really compare, okay, how does this sound? We took out something, we added something, it's mastered, it's not mastered. And you can even change the volume controls here as well. One of the little features that we've got here down the bottom is you can even come in here and turn on a mastering tool. And so in doing that, you can then control the mastering to be able to simulate what a mastered sound might be, increase your compression, play with your limiter, your EQ, a way to really check in on that mastering sound. So here we have 3 songs, we have an album, and we are ready to publish this and make it public. So this really gets to the other half of Bounce. I'm going to click on this button, and you can see that there's a little Make Public button here. I'm going to click that. And so I can decide which of these workflows I want to include. I can also decide which of my related artists I want to include. So I'll go ahead and include myself here, include myself for right now. And then I can also show related members, which I'm only one right now because I haven't invited anybody yet. And again, you can invite collaborators via the invite link. It's always free. And so now I have an artist page. So I'll go ahead and publish this page, and I can go and find this page here in the Discover side. So I'll click up here, see this tool here. I can jump between. We're going from light mode to dark mode. You can always change this in your settings. And now in dark mode, if I go here to Discover, I can go and find my Radiant Sunset. Here we go. This is my public page. And as you can see, I've got my website. I've got my members here, related artists. I can go look at my album. I can listen to the album, but also everyone else can as well. So this is a chance for me to share my music publicly and get it found. And in doing so, I can then have people follow me. And when they do that, they can check this box to opt in to let me email them. And this is something that's very important to us because we want to tear down the wall between artists and fans, because we feel like there's been too many walls put up by Spotify and Instagram and other services that really aren't built with what the artist wants. We want to be able to communicate directly with our fans. We want to be able to build a fan community. And so that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and follow this artist. And I'll go to my library here. Again, I'm on the Discover side of the product. You'll see that here I've now got Radiant Sunset in my library. So I've got all these different artists that I'm following, including some of my own, and obviously my friends here, and a lot of the people that I've just discovered through Bounce. And then I can go and listen to their music. I can go and add specific songs to my song selections here. And I can also save albums. So all of this works together to really create a space for me to enjoy music as a fan while I'm only a click away from my creator tools here, where I created this Radiant Sunset account. There's a lot more to Bounce, including these lounges and a lot of the things I hope you discover as you dig in. But I wanted to show you how to get going and some of the value you have, using Bounce. And I'd be happy to come back and do a deeper dive into some of these tools. Thanks for listening to this, and reach out anytime, jeb@bounce.fm, and join one of our product webinars or join one of our live lounge sessions to share music with friends. We'd love to have you be part of the Bounce community. Thank you.